My young descendant, I have come to you with a great mission. You must turn your life around now. You must get out of this room, get in shape, get a haircut, and get a real job.
Yeah, let me get right on that.
Are you finished?
Alright, I'll play along. You're my ancestor come back from the dead to help me, because you have nothing better to do. Couple questions. What's heaven like? Or hell? Do we go to another plane of existence when we die, or do we just rot in the ground? And if there is a heaven, what's God like? Is he a giant dinosaur robot? Or a floating head in a jar? Or a guy who points to the sun a lot? Help me out here. I'd love to know.
Shut up! You are to quit loafing around, stop goofing off on the internet all day, and most importantly, stop reviewing kids shows from Japan.
Oh, that's right. I've got a review today. So, I'll do your little task some other time. Okay.
The world is doomed.
I'm Easy Rider, and welcome to Toku Time, where ninjas are anything but stealthy. Well, this one's a no-brainer. We've got a new team of Super Sentai ninjas, so what better time than to look at the first team of Ninja Super Sentai? This is Ninja Sentai Kakuranger.
Kakuranger, ninja, ninja.
For those of you, all two of you, who probably don't know, Ninja Sentai Hidden Rangers was used in Season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, specifically for the Alien Rangers of Aquitar, who in turn got their very own short-lived series, Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. Released in 1994, this show occurred around the ninja craze of the early 90s. Back then, ninjas were all the rage. Ninjas in video games, ninja movies, ninja toys, ninja turtles, well, you get the idea. And who better to make a show about ninjas than the birthplace of ninjas, Japan. Ninjas were first seen during the Sengoku or Warring States era as spies, arsonists, and of course, assassins, resorting to more underhanded tactics as opposed to the samurai. Ironically, samurai, or rather daimyo, would rise up and oppress the people, and the ninjas were more or less mercenaries hired to bring them down. Most of the ninja tricks you see in pop culture, the walking on water, invisibility, splitting into multiple forms, are based mostly on folklore and stories that have been handed down from generation to generation. Well, enough history lessons. Let's see if Kakuranger is the real thing or a ninja illusion. Roll it! Okay, why am I being yelled at by Orville Redenbacher? Actually, this is the storyteller. He pops up at the beginning and end of most episodes, but also info dumps about the monster of the week, usually telling us which legend or story it's based off of. His performance is based on rakugo, which more or less means comedic storytelling. He exposits about 5 legendary ninjas who vanquished a very powerful yokai by sealing it away. So, flash forward to the Age of Reason, aka 1994. I don't think so. Two young thugs, Sasuke and Saizo, insert your own Naruto joke here, are arguing over what junk food to eat, until they decide to stop a robbery. This disheveled man tells them to take the bag of money to a shrine, and if they do, they can keep it as a reward. So, like a couple of idiots, they go there, and as cliche as it sounds, they are not alone.
Ninja da!
And this show just turned into a Scooby-Doo episode.
Hey girl, you got me running. Na 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 na. My heart is lost and my mind's gone running. Na 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 na. Tell me where you've been hiding. I took a look and I decided. Gotta know why you mystified me. I can't take nothing but you. All I do.
They soon find a sealed door. If you guessed that the villains of this show lured the descendants of the great ninjas who sealed that door to open it, congratulations! You get a no prize. Suddenly, John Wayne floating on a cloud here tells them that opening that door is bad.
妖怪のエネルギーが溜まっとって取り出したら最後妖怪たちが再び力を得て
Hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. So the evil special effects pour out of the open door, and to thank them for opening it for them, the yokai attack. After about 5 or 6 jump cuts, they soon find 5 swords sticking in the ground, and a giant frickin' castle, which I assume they have to go in and fight the evil zombie samurai with those swords, and wait, this is Onimusha, right?
Seriously? These two Nimrods are our heroes? I had more faith in Alita from Ghostager than I do these clods. Where's the real hero of the show?
サスケ、カイト。24代目、鶴姫参上。
鶴姫ってあんたのこと？白衣じゃん。
This guardian angel is Tsuruhime. If you saw my top 10 badass babes of Super Sentai list, you're about to find out why she's number 1. She's come to chew these morons out, and basically be more of a leader than our so-called Red Senshi here. The three draw their respective swords, and this, wakes up the castle. It's Shogun Megazord, I mean Mighty Shogun.
He looks cranky. Then again, he just woke up, so, we're gonna need the world's biggest latte.
I'm up. Alright, where's the nearest Starbucks? They haven't opened in Japan yet! Damn it! The 5 legendary ninjas who sealed the yokai appear and give their descendants their transformation devices, called Doron Changers, dubbing them as Kakurangers, and then promptly telling their descendants to get their act together.
鶴姫を助け、妖怪たちをことごとく倒すのだ。
よいか、毎朝ひげを剃り。
歯を磨け。
Don't forget daily hygiene. And by the way, have a transformation device that bestows great power that you have no idea what to do with. Okay, thanks. Bye.
And on cue, the yokai and disposable grunts for this show, named Doro Doro, show up. Time to go ninja, go ninja, go!
行くわよ。スーパー変化。
ドロンチェンジャー
Alright, now that they have this new power, it's time for a little teamwork, and they hide and let Tsuruhime do all the work. Well, to be fair, she's doing quite a good job on her own, so why complain?
かっこいい
鶴姫やるじゃん。
もしもし
Well, they try to fight back, and they get their asses handed to them. Oh, fine, I'll save your bacon again. But even Mighty Shogun can't stop this Kappa yokai, and he disappears with his wife? Ew! After that battle, Tsuruhime orders them around, and they complain about it.
Did you two morons just miss the hurting she put on those grunts back there? By herself, without your help?
I would not want to get on the bad side of a woman who could do that. Ever. That'd be as dumb as picking a fight with Ronda Rousey. She tells them that they must find the other two members of their team. One of them is playing the Gundam arcade game? Kick ass! I miss arcades. Anyway, the one with the ski cap is named Sekai, and he's lured away by Janine Garofalo? Meanwhile, Tsuruhime goes to meet with this mystery cloud-riding mentor named Sandayu. He gives her a nifty tiger truck to help them out, named Nekomaru. Oh, and it's alive.
猫丸頼んだわよ
Sekai is being targeted by the yokai until Sasuke and Saizo conveniently show up to help. Oh boy, these two are gonna save the day. They transform and actually do better this time around. I guess the old instant knowledge after transforming trick just didn't take the first time. Sandayu tells Sasuke that the yokai will soon grow giant size, so they need a new skill to fight them. So he warps him back into the castle. Inside, Sasuke finds an ancient scroll near a set of armor. Nekomaru brings them back to the katanas, and Sekai pulls out the yellow sword. And the ancestors appear yet again to give him his Doron changer. Sure enough, the yokai couple grow giant size after being struck by lightning, but Sasuke appears on a flying nimbus to show a new trick he's learned. How to summon beast generals, aka Jusho.
隠れ竜巨大重症の術激怒ザルダ
He battles them alone as best he can, but they fly through space and time, and wow, this looks dated. So after some shuriken bowling, he destroys the yokai couple, and now we have 4 Kakurangers, but there's still one more member left to find. Later on, the others wonder why only Sasuke can use this new power and they can't, while Tsuruhime and Sekai sell crepes and other delicious treats in Nekomaru.
お断り俺たち妖怪退治が仕事でクレープ焼くのは仕事じゃないもんねえ
あ、そうだったらいいわよはいいくら妖怪退治したってお金もらえるわけじゃないし
She's right, you know. This is one of the few Super Sentai shows that actually shows how the team makes money. And they don't even really have homes to go to. They travel around in Nekomaru and sleep in tents. They're practically drifters. Now, come on, guys! Stop being such sticks in the mud! Let's be positive here! Big smile! Take some of those treats you have and offer them to the kids passing by your creepy-looking truck. I fail to see anything wrong with that. When a yokai with wheels shows up, Tsuruhime summons Shark Cycles, Shark Bleeder, Shark Launcher, and Shark Slider. But wait, why don't they just chase them in that living truck they have? 'Cause toy sales will go through the roof! They chase down this new yokai and their new toys, but someone shows up to protect it.
I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, head of the line. Wanted, head of the line.
Hey you! てめえやろう See you again.
Hey look kids, it's Ryu Hayabusa from the Dead or Alive movie. You know, we had your co-star Sarah Carter on here last time. Ain't that a coinky-dink? Sandayu tells them the 5th member has arrived. Apparently his ancestors moved to America a long time ago, so that explains why he speaks English.
何を考えてるのかようわからん。
冗談じゃないよ。そんなわけのわからんの信用できないね。
だいたいアメリカ帰りっつうのが気に入らねえよな。
Anyway, this cowboy finds the yokai eating lunch and tells them that he saved him because he wants to work for the yokai. Well, at least he's not taking selfies with the enemy, am I right? Damn it, Kenji, I warned you! Get back here! Give me that burger morpher! The yokai takes this cowboy named Jiraiya, again, insert your own Naruto joke here, to a wretched hive of scum and villainy to meet the big cheese. But it was all a trap. Luckily, though, he left a note for the others saying that he'll collect the other scrolls that the yokai has stolen and meet up with them later. Good thing Tsuruhime can read English. Jiraiya gets locked in a cell for his troubles, but luckily he has a grappling hook. Is this guy a cowboy or Batman? Don't you have a gun? I know it probably wouldn't hurt the yokai or anything, but you could at least use it to shoot the lock off the cage. That's what I'd do. Well, what luck. The ancestors show up to, what else? Chew him out for being a loner. They bail him out with his sword and changer, though.
ダメだイエーイスーパー変化ドローンチェンジャー
Jiraiya recovers the other 4 scrolls, and now all 5 team members can call their Jusho.
五大重賞合体炉ですインポ真空ハリケーン やられた最後まで人間にひどい目に遭うのね悔しい
Thankfully, Jiraiya doesn't pull a Yuki Gai and drops the Loner Act, officially joining the team. Now that we have all 5 members, let's go over the team's arsenal. Each team member wields their katana, which becomes the Kakuremaru. They also have Kaku lasers, based on old flintlock styles of pistols. Each team member can throw shurikens shaped like their individual crests. They also have shinobi knuckles, which can come in handy for smacking a bitch. Also, each team member has their own individual weapon. The team tries to stop the yokai that got away, but 4 of them get captured. Once Sasuke saves them all, well... oh, what the hell, I might as well make this joke at least once during the review. Once they get free, they summon their Jusho and are able to form Mighty Shogun. The team calls on their shark cycles and combine them into what I'm assuming is the giant cannon for this show.
Shark Driver!
Later, the team use a new attack on the yokai, Kakuranger Ball. A Sentai tradition returned for this show, only this one resembles a football.
Kick off! Aggressive!
Later, the team runs into this cut-rate Dr. Wily here named Dr. Yugami. He causes trouble for our heroes by reviving dead yokai. Time for them to break out the last-minute Hail Mary Ultimate Ninpo.
みんなカクレンジャー最大の忍法を使うんだ。おうドロンチェンジャーのメダルを投げるんだ。へっ隠れ流重症ファイターの術。なんだあれは。スーパーエンジェ隠れ流巨大重症の術。なんだいたか。これが俺たちの隠れ流重症ファイターの術だ。
Now we have 10 mechs. At the time, this was unheard of. The Jusho fighters served as Battleborgs in Season 3 of Mighty Morphin, in case you forgot. These fighters are much more faster and agile than their counterparts. Kinda like if they were Ultramen. Also unlike their counterparts, our heroes don't need cockpits to control these fighters. Eventually we see who this Mad Doctor is really working for. Apparently this heavy metal Vanilla Ice is a prince named Junior, but his real form may look familiar.
Brito Revolto? What are you doing here?
You know this klutz?
Know him? He's my brother!
How you doing, sis?
Well, instead of, I'm assuming, sullying his princely hands fighting our heroes himself, he goes to a yokai prison. Yeah, apparently even demons have a justice system. He begins releasing yokai that are so brutal, so evil, that they had to be locked away. He also summons 5 beautiful female ninja warriors to help him, known as the Flower Kunoichi Gang. Oh, and they're actually cats, by the way. And with that hairstyle, that's probably the only pussy he's ever gonna get. Oh, screw you guys, that was funny! So, with all these tough-as-nails yokai being released and the 5 deadly female assassins, the prince still can't get rid of our heroes. Someone is not happy. Someone wants to be revived. So bad that Junior is shocked. Literally. The team is celebrating Tsuruhime's birthday and she's moved to tears how close they've become. She even gives them friendship bracelets? Wow, this is the 90s. I was more of a Slappers fan myself back then. Suddenly a new yokai appears and starts turning kids into stone pillars for a sacred ritual. This is sounding familiar.
Look!
This new one gives our heroes and mighty Shogun a beatdown. It seems like he's going in for the kill, but what should appear? The Falcon Zord! Oh boy! Jesus Christ, Tommy Oliver is here to save us all! Actually, this is Tsubasa Maru, and this thing has some firepower. Sandai conveniently comes back to fill in the blanks of what's going on. Where the holy thighs have you been, old man?
Sandai!
Ah! What is it with you guys and those creepy smiles? Oh, for the love of Zordon! Give me an excuse. Come on, come on. I dare ya. I dare ya. Give me one excuse. He also tells them that they can combine with this bird of prey.
Now that's a hell of a gun.
Tsubasa Maru then flies off until it's needed again. The team faces off against the Hana Rangers here until Junior decides to get off his ass and fight, and then grows. The team counter with their Jusho fighters, but have no chance against him.
No morphs allowed.
Instead of killing them, for whatever reason, Junior returns to the Skull Temple and begins to channel his inner John Tesh. Birds, flowers, plants all begin to die. Suddenly a huge chunk of land takes off into the sky. Anyone else getting flashbacks to Ninja Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project? Sandaiyu brings the team back to the castle and shows them a monument to the San Shinsho, or the Heavenly Triad. Mighty Shogun, Tsubasa Maru, and Great Kakure Shogun. Once they were three powerful sages who sacrificed themselves to seal the yokai away 2,000 years ago, and then became the three mechs who helped their ancestors 400 years ago. The three represent heart, technique, and body. Once our heroes can control all three of them, they can beat Junior. One problem though. The shinobi scrolls that control Great Kakure Shogun were scattered almost 2,000 years ago. So the team must split up to find their respective scroll. Sandaiyu gives them a map to follow to find their scrolls. And here we get a montage of past episodes, showing that the chapter of their lives is over. They must now prove that they are no longer the scattered, selfish, and irresponsible slackers they used to be. Well, most of them. Now they are united as one. A true, cohesive, determined Sentai team ready to fight. Thus ends the first act of Kakuranger.
見てろよ妖怪ども。俺たちは必ず忍びの巻を手に入れここへ戻ってくるからな。
恵子ちゃん、亮太くん待っててね。
どこにあるのよ忍びの巻。俺自信ねえけど頑張るぜ。See you again, my friends. See you again, my Kakuranger.
果たしてサスケたちは無事に忍びの巻を手に入れ石にされた人々を救うことができるのでありましょうか。これにて忍者戦隊かくれんじゃ第1部の終了であります。来週からは装いも新たに立派に戦士として成長したサスケたち5人が繰り広げる忍者戦隊かくれんじゃ第2部青春激闘編のスタートであります。テレビの前のみんなも楽しみに待っててね。本日はここまで。